Well, a group of local musicians are coming together to celebrate and honor their culture. They formed an ensemble called Tayf early last year, and tonight they're holding a concert to mark 1 year of performing together. Tayf, which can mean spectrum or expansive in Arabic, aims to showcase queer, non-binary, and women performers within traditional Arabic music. And here's a clip of their first performance. That performance was back in May of last year in front of a sold-out crowd at the Old Town School of Folk Music in Lincoln Square. And joining us now live on the show are C Mikhail, the founder of Tayf, and Yasmin Zacaria Mikhail, a producer. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And C, can you tell us more about the purpose of this ensemble and why you wanted to start it?
Yeah, so I wanted to start Tayf because I feel there is a lack of women and feminine and non-binary performers in Arabic music, specifically in a taht or small ensemble. You'll see more diversity in like a large orchestra, but otherwise in a small group, a woman is usually just there if she's singing. So I was interested in seeing what the dynamics could be if we change that up.
Oh, interesting. And Yasmin, tell us more about the music style then and how the connection to Arabic culture, what is that all about and how do you make that connection?
For sure. Well, as my part, I'm really interested in cultural preservation, and a lot of us met in a Middle Eastern orchestra out of Chicago. That's our first time to really be reconnecting with our own heritage and the different styles that bring us together. Maqam can be thought of a little bit as jazz and showcases a whole different part of our musical traditions.
And C, why did you want to create this space for queer and women performers specifically?
I just think it's always beneficial to have people that are not normally in the spotlight. I think you get a lot of interesting combinations, and the music can take on a new sort of spirit.
And what was the reaction that you got? I know we saw a little bit of the performance, the first one. What has the reaction been after you were performing in front of the sold-out crowd there?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was friends of ours or friends of friends, and everybody was so proud of us and excited, and nobody has specifically reacted to the feminine, non-binary part other than saying it's cool.
Okay, awesome. Good to have that good response. And you have a show tonight, Yasmin. What can people expect from the show, and what do you really hope that they take away from this?
For sure. It's unprecedented to have Maqam in a rock hall, and we're also pairing it with belly dance tonight. So folks are really going to get a full evening of cultural performances where we can sit in community and care together. These musicians have worked so hard, and a testament to the folks that keep rolling through prove that our music matters. And there's a real big audience for the kind of arts that we're curating together.
Oh, amazing. And see, what do you hope? I know we just heard community and care, and we saw from what is it, Ash to Bloom is the theme. You know, what do you hope that people take away as they watch this performance?
I hope that it could kind of be a celebration both of us and a tribute to Ziad Rahbani, an amazing Lebanese composer who passed away recently. It can be a celebration, a moment of mourning and grief for also what's happening here and abroad in this moment, but also a moment of hope. And that was kind of the idea of From Ash to Bloom, is that we can still have beauty and we can keep going and things will get better.
That's amazing. And I would like to ask quickly, are tickets still available?
Tickets are available and at the door, but it's really great to get a sweet spot if you buy online at chopshop.com.
All right, amazing. Thank you both so much for joining us. I do want to note that tonight's concert is at 7:30 at the Chop Shop in Wicker Park. Here is the information right now on your screen. And as I said, tickets still available.